Hello everyone, my name is Dylan Martin and today I will be showing you how and when to change your whole house water filter. We're going to start off with the how, and halfway through we will show you when to change filters and compare some filters to see when's the optimal time to change your filter. Let's start with the how. So, as you can see, we have an inlet valve and an outlet valve. And now on your system, you can normally check, they normally are labeled inlet and outlet. You can check on the top of the housing where the water is flowing to see where the water is coming in and coming out. So, for your system, just make sure you identify the inlet and the outlet valve. And what you first want to do is turn off the inlet valve. Next thing you want to do, you want to make sure there is no pressure in the filter housing. You can do this a couple ways. A very secure way to do this is to run a faucet until water is no longer coming out of it. And that is a guaranteed way to get out pressure. But there's also another way to use these red buttons. Turn off the outlet valve so that they're shut off. Hold it down and make sure all the pressure is out of the system. And once all the pressure is out, you want to get a spanner wrench. It looks like this. And what this is used for is to make sure you loosen up the filter housing. Unless you're extremely strong, this is very helpful for leverage. So you want to go and pull it towards yourself and see, there you go, you got it loosened up. And once it's loosened up enough, you can slide it off. Loosen it by hand. Now, before I completely take it off, I do want to mention, if you like your floors, you're going to want a bucket. Unless it's in some sort of room like we're in, where we have a drain and it doesn't really matter if we get water on the floor, you might want a bucket for this part. Because we're going to loosen it up here and take the filter housing off and water's going to pour out. It's common. And there we go. So, what you're going to do then is take out the old filter. You don't want to throw it away somewhere, so make sure you have a trash can or something nearby. Next thing you want to do is dump out the old water that's in the filter housing. So as you can see there, when I dumped out the old water, I kept my finger pressed against the O-ring. You want to keep that O-ring in there. Do not lose the O-ring. To determine when to change your filter, you want it to look more like this filter, where it's completely dirtied up, it's completely filled up to the brim with all the dirt inside and out. But unlike this one, which one still has some life in it, because in the core of the filter you can see that there's a white ring still there. You can still see white. It's still probably good to go. But there's only one way to check these filters, is by making sure you pull them out. So about every 3 to 6 months you want to check your filters, make sure they're good. But every 6 months you don't want to keep a filter much longer than that. You want to change it at that point. Once you have determined to change your filter, then the next thing you want to do is make sure the O-ring is lubricated. Just a light film, nothing too thick. Non-petroleum, for the sake of your O-ring, for its protection. So a non-petroleum lubricant, just a light film on the top of it. I'll apply some to my fingers here, nothing too thick. We'll just run across the top of the O-ring here. And make sure there's just a light film of lubricant on the top there. And then, once you have lubricated your O-ring, you want to take your new filter and you want to place it inside there where there's a nipple at the bottom. It's kind of hard to see at the camera, through the camera, but you'll be able to see there's a nipple down there. And you want to be able to put the center of the filter on top of that nipple so that it fits right inside there. And then go over to your filter housing. You'll see another nipple right around the middle of here. You want to try to get the center of your filter into there. And then start screwing it on. If you face any resistance, it's probably because the center of the filter isn't properly in its proper place. So there we go. It's on the filter housing, nice and snug. The next step is to get the water to start running through there again. So we're going to slowly turn on the inlet valve. And now you're going to see the water starts to fill up And you're gonna wait till the filter housing is full of water, then you're gonna release some of the pressure to get the air out. And then we can turn on the inlet valve and the outlet valve. See, we got air trapped inside there. We'll just wait till a lot of it's released. And then turn on the outlet valve and the inlet valve. And you are ready to go. Your filter has been changed. And now you can turn on any faucets, test your water, make sure everything's running properly. And if everything is running properly, there's no dirt or anything in your water, then you successfully changed your filter. Good job. If there's anything in this video you needed, Martin Water Conditioning offers most of the products that you've seen in this video, ranging from the lubricant to the wrench to the water systems, the Kinetico water systems you've seen, the filters. So if you ever need any supplies, you can check out our web store and we'll show you the link here at the end. Thank you for watching this how-to video. I am Dylan with Martin Water Conditioning.